Greetings, and welcome to Destructor and the Line, I believe. This is episode 22.
23.
23 fucking... Playback. Let's...
Can't play back. There's no rewind button.
Episode 23. And Ryan, just let me tell you, it brings great joy to my heart to play this game.
Oh yeah? Me too.
Just really happy. Last time our game fucked up pretty bad on the dragon.
Maybe it'll fuck up again.
So we continue to joke. I mean, the dragon, this level, twice. This happened twice, the game crashed. We just kept trying to play.
I wondered why in the recording files it said part 1 and part 2. I'm like, wait, why does this 22 have 2 parts? Yeah, it broke. Yeah.
So we were talking about bad animes.
Yeah. Bad anime or anime you're just not a fan of? Or do you want me to start?
You should start, because I still don't know.
So... what was the one I was going to talk about first?
You had a bunch of them.
I did have a bunch. A couple episodes of so many things. I guess we can start with Asterix first. Have you heard of Asterix War?
I believe you said something about it, but I have no clue what it's about.
Good. I really don't know what it's about either, honestly. It shows how much piqued my interest. It is, I guess, there's like schools, and they have,
Asterix?
They have Asterix now.
They all do, what's that drug? Do you remember the commercials where they would, like, stick themselves?
What?
Yeah, there was, like, commercials, like, don't be an Asterix.
What?
Yeah.
What drug was this?
I don't know, I feel it was, like, shooting up drugs. I don't know. If it was, like, for diabetes, I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't remember. I just remember a commercial being like, don't be an Asterix.
That sounds like such a weird, like, campaign or...
Yeah, and, like, the kids would, like, have a giant Asterix on their face. If they did drugs or something.
What?
I don't remember. This is improperly researched.
I gotta look this up sometime. Was, like, their...
I know I'm not fucking insane
Was
right now,
orange their color for this?
I don't remember.
I don't know, I'm thinking about orange in the color. Look that up, everybody.
What, the Asterix drug campaign?
Yeah, whatever.
Asterix War.
Whatever that is. Well, you don't watch the anime. Well, I mean, you do what you want. You watch whatever you want.
Watch whatever you want, just don't watch this.
Yeah, it was like the premise is, there's this kid, of course.
I like it so far.
And I guess his sister died in the very opening scene. So it's not really like spoilers or anything. And I don't know if that's his motivation to join this school or not, but he ends up joining this school, and there there might be 5 schools, there might be more, I don't know. But these schools like end up going in a tournament, compete against each other. I don't know if it's to the death or not. It shows how I've never watched all of it. But yeah, I watched the first episode and like it was so just generic, because I guess it was based off of a light novel, you know. Probably.
Yeah.
Although there's some good light novel adaptations like Game No Life. I guess if you want to say sort of online, you know, some people like that, so there's that.
Some people like that?
Yeah. A lot of people...
You don't seem like you're one of those.
There's a lot of love and hate. I love the first season.
Hate the rest of it?
Maybe the first half of the first season. But after that, it's I watched all of them. It's not good.
Fucking trying to get that.
Perry.
As being me is awful.
Also, in the opening scene of Asterix War, like, I don't know what the main person is doing, but he ends up going into the girls' dorm and into this girl's her room, and ends up either like touching her boob or something like that. And like the opening scene, or one of the opening scenes, I'm like, this is not setting like a good
precedent.
A good like
precedent.
Yeah, it's just not first impression that I want in an anime, but okay. So I was like, oh, this is a good start. And then, like, the animation it wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was just there.
Like, this is animation.
Yeah, like,
You better stuff on YouTube.
so, just wasn't really doing anything for me. Not interesting. I think I watched a couple episodes. I think 2. You have any other ones? I remember one, the main one. Fucking tail tickled our buttholes. Pretty bad.
So. This is going wonderful.
Do you have any? You can think of?
No, I cannot think of shit.
Well, have you watched Punchline?
No. Well, I've watched a few episodes, but do I remember? No.
Well, I absolutely hate the show. Fucking garbage. I can't say anything about the animation. I don't care about the animation because the story is just so bad and the premise is so bad. They're less if it's like animated by the anime gods themselves. Story can't save it. Like,
I'm the kind of person that can be like, I mean, that was bad, but I wouldn't say I don't like it or hate it. I can get pretty content with a lot of things.
oh,
Right off the bat, thinking of if there's anything that I hate. No, not that I can know.
Well, the show's premise.
Does the Angry Birds show count?
You're gonna get into the what's anime and what's cartoon debate.
Boy in the House is the best anime. So I'll go for that.
Yeah. The fuck? He knew.
Yeah, they know. Fuck. Why am I so failure at this? So failure? I know there's like shows that I don't, that weren't considered anime. Perfect Hair Forever. I don't hate it. It was really stupid. It was on Adult Swim. And like the characters were like, the reason why I bring it up is like the characters looked Asian.
Mm-hmm.
So, fuck, I don't know if we ever got this?
No, we haven't got to this stage yet. What killed me?
Fireball.
Okay, have we?
You almost got him. Good job. A lot better than me. But I don't really remember much of the show except for these few keen parts of it. Like this old man who's really pervy, and he has like a little young Asian girl as like his maid.
Mm-hmm.
And like he made her put on like a really slutty outfit. And then he was like reached into his pocket, threw out some change. He's like, "Oops, dropped my change." And so she bent over and was picking it up, and he was eating a banana, and he was like, banana. Just remember that a lot, and just I don't remember this show. It was really weird. I don't know if I hated it. It was pretty great. Because how stupid it was. Especially the main character looking like an idiot because he had like a toupee. He was like a young guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was like 20 and had a toupee.
Oh my gosh.
Even just naming off a random thing that I don't hate, but it was just really stupid. Just had some funny bits. But another thing that she did. I'm really failing miserably at this.
Well, maybe you can think about it. I'll go back to the punchline.
Yeah, you talk about things.
The punchline. What killed me?
I hit it, and it didn't do it.
I don't know how this person got powers, but some kid has gained some form of superpower, I guess. And I guess in order to face some bad organization that's probably going to take over the world, some generic garbage like that. He got hit by his nose fire. And I guess one of the caveats of his power is if he sees a girl's panties twice, he ends the world. It just blows up. So
This sounds like a great show.
no. It's so bad.
I don't see what the problem is, Ryan.
So
And it's right up my alley, along with Heaven's Lost Property.
If that happens, he he has to have the world reset from God or whatever. So I don't know. I watched 2 episodes of that and I'm like, this is just garbage.
Punchline?
Punchline. Go look it up yourself if you want to watch.
Because it said I watched 4 episodes of it.
I've watched.
I don't recall that at all. Because I feel like that's something I would watch all of and be like, I was stupid.
Sure, it's not so bad that you just erased it from your mind.
If I would, I don't know if I would ever put it on the list. I don't know.
I was not.
Have you seen Heaven's Lost Property?
I've heard of it. Is that with the?
That's the guy like.
Is that the angel, or is she cyborg?
Yeah,
No.
she like constantly like makes paintings fly towards this guy.
My gosh. I've heard the name. I've never watched it.
This person I know, like, that's how they got into anime. Is they would watch
watching
like,
that.
awful shows like that, and then they watched Fullmetal Alchemist and Dragon Ball Z.
It's like, how could you go from like that? Heaven's Lost Property
Well, I guess
too.
he'd already watched like Dragon Ball Z and Fullmetal Alchemist or like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was never really like into anime specifically. And then like got Netflix and there was all these like pervy shows that aren't really shows. They're just like ways to show boobs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You watch that.
I mean, I guess that's a way to get an anime. Whoa.
I swear I keep hitting parry and it just doesn't do it. Your controller's broken, Ryan.
My A button on this controller is pretty messed up.
Probably shouldn't be drinking ice. Or whatever.
There's ice that was on the floor from when you spilt it.
Was it?
Yes, that's what that is. You spilt it, and I put it back in the cup because it was just making water go everywhere. Yeah, it might be a little hairy.
Little strange taste there.
I bet.
Fuck.
Oh my
Pretty
god.
gross.
Wow, I just failed in the beginning.
I can't think. I just can't. I cannot think of anything.
Leave me so fast. I was gonna look up another one. Did you ever watch Soul Eater? Not.
Yes.
I won't. No. I don't hate that show.
I don't either.
I hate that it's a sequel.
I feel like it doesn't need to be in the Soul Eater universe because it like in no way like relates to it at all.
I mean, there's some recurring characters.
other than the cameos and the basis of it's a school where they teach you how to be a Soul Eater.
There's like there's some form of antagonist at the end.
Yeah, and it's like I love the characters. Like I love the girls. They're all pretty great. But it's just not Soul Eater. There was another show that was like that.
Or was it like a spin-off or like what? What do you mean?
I feel like it. It's like they like made something new and it like had literally no way related to the thing that it originally came from.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was just that. Maybe it was something else.
Oh, that was the wrong button. My bad. What a waste. I'd be dead. I'm dead. He was like, yo! We're getting this over with. Oh! Oh! Got 2 more. So, Clockwork Planet. Relatively recent. Fuck! Relatively recent anime. And, I don't know if the anime is based from, like, I don't know if it's the anime or if it's the light novel that has this. It's the same artist who does No Game No Life. So you're like, oh, that art style is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the anime of that cool like light novel.
Just because it's the art style doesn't mean it's gonna be a good show.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
how you should.
It's definitely it'll pique your interest, being like, hey, this looks cool. This would be interesting.
Yeah. So that's
like I see a lot of Akira Toriyama art stuff and things, and I was like, ooh, I would want to see that, and then it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, because that's what and they piqued my interest. I'm like, oh, the light novel is from the same artist who did No Game No Life. Maybe the anime will be really stylized and like it'll be really cool because No Game No Life's anime was like the style and like the animation from that was pretty good. Like, so like, oh, maybe we'll do something similar, but oh, it's not the case. The art style was really generic. The animation, like the quality of it, was lackluster at best. They did a lot of cheap tricks, but a lot of things that they did that made it not look very good.
Yeah. And
like the story wasn't good either, because like I watched 4 or 5 episodes. Like the main protagonist thing is this kid who has like this really good hearing ability. He can hear really well. He can hear everything.
That's a great ability. Let's make a show about it.
So he can hear really well.
I can hear you talking shit about me.
Well, the world that he lives in is all like steampunk and like gear and cog made, like created by like that stuff. The entire planet or world they're on is like gears and cogs. So all their technology is also made of that stuff. So I jumped into his tail and was riding. My whole got destroyed there. So like there's these androids who are also made from that garbage. So no one is able to fix this one broken android, but this kid can do it. Because he can hear really well.
Therefore, he can fix robots.
Therefore, he can fix robots. Yes. I mean, maybe he has some like tinkering ability as well, but it's his hearing thing that it's emphasized. And this android is like Matroid pretty much. He's like, oh, how can I help you, master? I'm like, oh no, we're getting to master stuff. I don't like this. So she has like weird mannerisms and like how they like make a contract, like they become like he becomes her master is so fucked up. Like I'll let you guess. How does that happen? How does a robot made out of cogs and shit become some human who can hear very well as master?
Sex.
I mean, it's sexual, I guess. Sort of. It's fucking weird. Not sex, though.
Boobies?
No. I'll give you one more guess.
Yes.
Doesn't count. No.
I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
Sorry.
Whatever.
I'm trying to focus really hard. I'm doing awful.
You did better than me. So how he does this, how their contract is fulfilled, is by him sticking his 2 fingers in her mouth and her sucking.
What? How would I have ever guessed that?
I don't know. Maybe he has some crazy thoughts or something.
I guess there is Mysterious Girlfriend X. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I've read a little bit of the manga. I don't know if I've watched that. I was like, this is not for me. This is definitely not for me. Yeah, so that's how they became a team. And well, she's a robot made out of cogs and shit, and she's like, I guess, a battle android as well. So she like protects him and whatnot. And then he ends up getting roped into this problem.
I hit it like multiple times.
So he ends up trying to save like the disaster or something that happens. I don't know. I haven't watched much of it after that. It's just the animation's garbage, in my opinion. Like the story's garbage. The characters are garbage. I'm just not a big fan of it. And then other one, also sort of recent, Handshakers.
This sounds like it'll be good.
Oh, the premise of it dies. No, he doesn't die.
He dies, but he doesn't die?
No, he doesn't die. I'm trying to think of the story. Like, there's this girl. How does he get her? Like, it's fucking weird. let's just say, I don't know how to explain the situation. He's put in a situation where he's constantly having to hold a hand of this girl. And if he doesn't hold the hand of this girl, she dies.
Okay.
Yeah, and also because she's some... I don't know if she's like she's been experimented on, or she's like just special or whatnot, because I think she was in a lab. That's how he found her. They were put into a competition where called, like, I don't know if everyone's called handshakers or something, but like there's in the competition against each other. So they're like, once there's they're in pairs, of course, but once there's like, fuck, once they see two other people that are considered part of the competition, they like start or go into like an alternate world or alternate universe and fight there. But animation is I didn't do it. Animation is so bad. Think of the worst CG you've ever seen and like times that by 10.
So the show is CG?
Sort of. Like the characters are normal.
Everything else is.
But I don't know if some points the characters are in CG, and then like the weapons are in CG, and all of the fighting's done in CG. It's not good.
Okay, can we just say Berserk, the newest Berserk, has amazing hand-drawn scenes.
The movies or the anime?
The anime, the latest one, had the same. You know how the movie? Have you seen the movies?
I have not seen the movie.
Fuck, can you see the movies? So great.
I've only read a little bit of the manga.
But the way the movies were, it was the same way. As a lot of it was like hand drawn and like beautiful and stuff, and then they'd like throw CG randomly, a bunch. That's how the show is. It's not like seamless or anything.
Is it just abrupt?
It's just like abrupt. Hey, this was hand drawn. It's not hand drawn anymore. It's CG. Oh, it's CG. Okay, that's something I can say that I hate. I haven't seen all the show, but I just hate how much CG they do. Like, it's different if it's all one.
Yeah, it's either
like if it's CG the whole thing. Okay, I don't like it, but okay. But instead, it's just like, this is some CG, this is some hand drawn, this is some like regular non hand drawn.
I could give you an example of some anime that actually does that well. There's this anime called Black Rock Shooter, but how they do it is they have the normal world they live in, which is hand drawn and whatnot. But once it goes into the alternate world, like where people fight and it's kind of like obscure, that's all like CG. But the CG is done like where it's cel shaded, so it looks more like.
So it still
anime.
looks hand drawn, yeah.
And some points I'm like, oh, is this even CG? But like,
see, no, that would work if it works together. Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem against it. I don't have a problem if you use CG. But when literally it switches all the time, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's so, you just need to see it for yourself. It fucking drives me nuts. And I really like that the original anime was
like
fucking,
the very first one.
Yeah,
right?
It's just fucking great. And then CG.
Oh,
so the fireballs bust, and then
that's good to know. Maybe next time we'll beat him, because
that's ridiculous.
I think I need to change my shot as well. So I'm surprised not really going to do much on this. I think I just need to, at least for the beginning, and then use the tracking one for when the fire people are there. When you get the dodge and shoot.
I'm gonna stick with automatic.
Well, next time we'll beat the dragon.
Yeah.
Maybe talk about some more anime.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That'd be nice. If I can think more. I'm gonna think more. Okay. Alright. Alright,
Thanks
guys.
for watching.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh, my boo boo!